What's going on, folks? This is D-Mac, Noble Nines YouTube Clash of Clans. Going to show y'all a war we did with Costa Rica Fire2. As you can see, 6 Town Hall 10s, 35v35. The rest were Town Hall 9s, 29 of them. We were able to get 2 Town Hall 10s. Well, I guess they only had 5 Town Hall 10s. Able to get 2 Town Hall 10 triples. And we missed this one. But it wasn't a close war, so we, not trying to make sure we lock up the 2. It's better to get the experience going for 3. But we got all the 9s really early. I actually had to attack Town Hall 10s in this war because Town Hall 9s were gone in like 6-7 hours. Had a few first hit 3 stars that were really, really good. I'm going to get to show you. So let's get started. We're going to start with Marshall here on number 2. It's going to bring out a little bit of a queen charge, I guess you will, with this, and then his king's going to come in a little bit later and take out this compartment with the defending king over here. Works his way into the base, and as we've seen in previous videos, he and LMF and those cats, they like it to where they can take out these little side compartments to where their loons will fly over the middle of the base, and they won't have to jump from inside back to the outside back to the inside the whole time, just getting pounded by defenses. So his queen's going to work in there under the rage, hasn't had to use it, burn the ability yet, and is going to take out a lot of these buildings. And here comes the king over here. He's going to hit his ability kind of early because you want to get the most out of it. It does last for 10 seconds, so don't wait until your king's going down before you use his ability, because a lot of times people will wait, and I've done it too. They'll wait for the king to get in the last third of health, but then he'll maybe only go up to about half health, and then he'll die 5-6 seconds, and you just won't get all of it you would have. But goes ahead and starts the loon portion. She's already gotten 1 air defense, so there's 2 left by the time she works her way up here to that one. She's going to get there before the loons do, and just dropped his first few spells. He's brought the 2 free spells, so he had 1 for the core, or he had 1 for each, and then a freeze for the core, or a rage for the core. So just really great stuff there. Queen's still alive, still doing some cleanup. Tons of loons left over. I think you might even have a hound trapped in there somewhere. But just good stuff from Marshall as always. Yeah, there's that hound. Excuse me. So good stuff from him as always. Next attack I was going to show is Drac on number 7. This was a first hit 3-star, so this is really good. Not a super awesome base design with this big Z-shaped compartment in the middle, but still an anti-3 base. Not so bad. I mean, you pretty much dead giveaway where the giant bombs are, but it was really great at being a first hit 3-star with the queen walk and all that specialness. It's tough doing first hit 3 stars for Town Hall 9s just because there's just so many things that you don't know. I'm going to go ahead and speed up the queen walk portion because those just take so long, especially with the extra 30 seconds added these days for war attacks. But this war was not, I mean, we had an extra Town Hall 10 on them, and our Town Hall 9s were very, very strong, and theirs were not. It was not really a super fair matchup like the North Remembers war. That was a pretty even matchup. They had higher 9s, we had higher 10s, but for the most part, this was a pretty quick war. Like I said, I had to hit Town Hall 10s. I only got 1 star in this whole war, and it was from a Town Hall 10. That was lame. I even failed a raid. I don't know the last time I had not gotten full loot from a war. It has been a long time. Drops the 2 golems in, has the jump, throws down the poison. I don't know how I feel about a poison on a lava hound, but maybe for the pups, he was thinking, or he just dropped it a little bit early. But to each his own. He drops in this single hog here to try to feel for traps, and drops those last few. He could have waited maybe a second and saved those 4 hogs. Excuse me. Could have probably waited another few seconds, saved those hogs, but it didn't end up catching him here in the end. He had plenty of hogs left, and kill squad is just working its way through. Now the cool part about healers is if your queen's healed and that healer is not going to stay on her the whole time. She'll heal. They'll heal other troops, you know. That's why HGH is such a big deal. Like, I used to farm with HGH on my Town Hall 8 account. I used to run because, I mean, you could just run through bases, and those healers would heal the hogs after the giants had all burn up. And it just, I mean, you could take down Town Hall 9s, no big deal, all day long. So good job there by Drac. Another solid attacker. He and I and Terry went to be a part of a Town Hall 9 only war tournament. I don't know. It was dumb. My team sucked, to be honest. We got faced off against. What was the next one I was going to show? Yeah, this guy right here, UG Evolved. I believe this was a cleanup attack. But yeah, our clan got matched up against another clan. It's 50v50. I mean, it was arranged, of course, but you know, our guys wanted to complain about modding. But the thing is about Town Hall 9 modding, of course, our clan does not do it. Has no tolerance for it for fair play. But I mean, Town Hall 9, you know, you don't have to use mod to get 3 stars. I mean, it's not like Town Hall 10. It's just not that difficult. So I got kind of burnt out on the complaining. I mean, if you lined up the best fair play clan, you know, you take, my opinion, One Hive, you know, one of those guys, FYSB, War Wheels, I suppose. You took their Town Hall 9s, best Town Hall 9s in the game. I mean, I would put us in there, somewhere around in there, maybe top 10 fair play clan, Town Hall 9s. And then you put them against, like, you know, the troopers, Reddit troopers, Town Hall 9s. Just 9s versus 9s. It would probably end up being perfect against perfect, you know, because, I mean, Town Hall 9s, you know what you can do. You know how to attack the base. Once you find out the traps and the bombs, I mean, it's not that difficult. Like, that's why cleanup attacks at Town Hall 9 are kind of a joke. But still have to be done, of course. He's bringing the 5 golems here for the, and then he's got 4 golems, and then he knew this little Tesla farm over here, he had to bring a few loons for that. Now, he drops that Clan Castle golem, and that was a really great idea because you don't know if his queen was going to be able to make it there, and if she did, you know, 20 queen is not really going to be able to run up in this little compartment here and take all that down. Maybe not even a 40 queen could do that, just because that's so much point defense. Was able to get the defending queen eventually, though, and I think the Lava Hound already popped on him, but is just going to work her way around now. He gets really lucky right here. Watch this golem right here. These golemites, they end up playing MVP here in a second and saving this. Possibly it would have cost him on time. He would have still gotten it eventually. His queen would have made it over there if she didn't get burned up by that mortar. But gets really lucky here, that Tesla not picking up these loons, because he only had 2 loons. One of them was pretty much done for, and it definitely would have taken his raid down. So really lucky stuff there. Like I've always said, if that were me, it would not have gone my way. So we'll go ahead and speed it up here for cleanup. Queen is barely hanging on, able to help with some cleanup. Tons of stuff working around. Even had a golem left over. So good work there by UG Evolved, one of our new guys. He has been with us for maybe a week. He's doing good stuff. So hopefully he'll be able to stick with us. So that's it for this war that I was going to show. Like I said, not a very exciting war. I do have a really great war to show you, our most recent one that we did, and then our current one. We'll talk more about that in the next video. But as for now, thanks for watching, and clash on.